Today we're taking you on a journey to Panama City Beach, a stunning paradise known for its crystal clear waters, white sandy beaches, and vibrant nightlife. But beneath its sun-soaked beauty lies a hidden, eerie side that few dare to explore. Join us as we uncover the mysterious hauntings and ghostly tales that make Panama City Beach not just a top tourist destination, but also a place shrouded in supernatural intrigue. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Now, let's begin. The Bay County Courthouse was constructed in 1915 in the classical revival style. It stands as Bay County's first and only courthouse. The original design featured grand elements, including an entrance pediment, a gabled roof system, and an ornate central clock tower one. These architectural details reflected the elegance and importance of the legal proceedings that took place within its walls. Unfortunately, in 1920, disaster struck. A devastating fire gutted the courthouse, leaving it severely damaged. As a result of the fire, the courthouse was rebuilt in a simpler form. The once grand clock tower and other intricate features were lost, but the entrance columns and entablature were retained. Imagine the flames licking at the sky, consuming the very heart of justice. What secrets were lost in those flames? Sitting in the heart of Panama City, Florida, this isn't just some stuffy old building where justice is served. Oh no, this place is a hotbed of paranormal activity. We're talking cold spots, unexplained noises, and full-on apparitions that'll make your blood run cold. Sit back as we peel back the layers of time, hear the chilling tales, and confront whatever lingers within these haunted halls. Now, when we talk about the Bay County Courthouse, we gotta talk about the Lady in Blue. She's like the resident ghost celebrity, you know? Witnesses describe her as a woman of elegance and sorrow, draped in a long, flowing blue dress. Some say she's the spirit of a heartbroken judge, forever mourning a lost love. They say she wanders the halls late at night, her sobs echoing through the empty corridors. People say they've seen her clear as day in the old courtroom, her spectral form shimmering in the dim light. Some even claim to have captured her image on camera, a wispy figure standing near the judge's bench. Is it a trick of the light, or is it something more? Is it the residual energy of a life cut short, a soul unable to find peace? Imagine the weight of the cases she presided over, the lives she impacted. Did she carry the burden of her decisions into the afterlife? We're talking about a place where life and death, justice and injustice all collide. Could that intense energy be the catalyst for these hauntings? You see, places like this, they hold on to energy, to emotions. And over time, that energy, it festers, it builds, until it can't be contained anymore. It spills out, manifests as something we can't explain, something that defies logic. That's what we're dealing with here. This isn't just a ghost story, guys. It's a glimpse into the raw, untamed energy that binds us all. But the Lady in Blue isn't the only restless spirit here. Legend has it that a young girl named Victoria once roamed these halls. Now, the story goes that Victoria was the daughter of a prominent judge back in the day. Tragically, she died young, some say within the courthouse itself. Now her spirit is said to haunt the building, her laughter echoing through the silence. People have reported seeing a young girl peeking out from behind pillars or darting down hallways, only to vanish into thin air. Some even claim to have heard her tiny footsteps pattering down the marble floors, a chilling reminder of a life cut short. Was it an accident, or did something more sinister befall poor Victoria? The details are shrouded in mystery, lost to the mists of time. But one thing's for sure, the stories of Victoria's ghost are enough to send shivers down your spine. Imagine the pain, the confusion of a child ripped from this world too soon. Is her spirit seeking solace, or is she trapped, reliving her final moments for eternity? These are the questions that keep me up at night, the questions that drive us to seek answers in the shadows. As we're left with more questions than answers. From the Lady in Blue to the mysterious Victoria, the Bay County Courthouse serves as a silent witness to the unseen. Whether these spirits are mere echoes of the past or something more, their stories continue to fascinate and chill those who dare to delve into the courthouse's shadowy corners. The Martin Theater. Even its name whispers on the wind, a promise of goosebumps and shivers down your spine. Built in 1935, this grand old dame has seen it all: vaudeville acts, silent films, and the birth of talking pictures. But the Martin Theater holds more than just memories. It holds secrets, dark and deep, hidden beneath its ornate facade. They say the theater is haunted, a playground for spirits who refuse to leave. Locals whisper tales of strange noises echoing from the empty auditorium. Disembodied laughter, the mournful strains of a long-forgotten melody. Some claim to have seen shadowy figures lurking in the balcony, their eyes glowing with an eerie light. Others speak of cold spots, a sudden chill that cuts through the air, leaving a trail of goosebumps in its wake. The Martin Theater is a place where the veil between our world and the next wears thin. It's a place where the past refuses to stay buried, where the echoes of forgotten tragedies linger in the air like the scent of stale perfume. Step inside if you dare, but be warned. You may never look at a darkened theater the same way again. The Martin Theater has a rich, storied past. It has witnessed moments of great joy and terrible sorrow. These emotions seem to have seeped into the very walls, staining the theater with an undeniable energy. One tragic event in particular casts a long shadow over the Martin. In the 1940s, a fire ripped through the theater. The flames consumed everything in their path, leaving behind a smoldering ruin. Many lives were lost that night, their screams forever echoing in the hearts of the townspeople. They say the spirits of the fire victims never left. Some believe they are trapped, unable to move on from the horror of that night. Others say they remain because they loved the theater in life and choose to spend their afterlife within its walls. Whatever the reason, their presence is undeniable. Over the years, there have been countless tales of ghostly encounters within the Martin Theater. One recurring story involves a young woman in a shimmering blue dress. She is often seen gliding through the aisles, her laughter echoing through the empty seats. Some say she is the ghost of a heartbroken actress who died on opening night, her dreams of stardom going to the grave with her. Another frequent visitor is an older gentleman in a tuxedo. He is said to be the theater's former manager, a stern figure who still keeps a watchful eye on his beloved playhouse. He has been spotted in his old office, peering out the window as if checking the ticket line one last time. These are just a few of the spirits said to roam the Martin, each one a fragment of the theater's past, a story etched in shadow and moonlight. The locals know the stories. They speak of the Martin Theater with a mixture of fear and reverence. Some avoid it entirely, too spooked by its reputation. Others are drawn to it, eager to catch a glimpse of the other side. The theater has become a local legend, a symbol of the town's haunted history. It is a place where the veil between our world and the next seems thin, where the impossible feels tantalizingly close. Tourists often come seeking thrills, hoping for a brush with the supernatural. But the Martin Theater doesn't reveal its secrets to just anyone. It takes a certain kind of person, someone open to the unknown, to truly experience the magic and the terror that this theater holds. Over the years, many have tried to explain the strange happenings at the Martin Theater. Paranormal investigators have flocked to the site, armed with EMF readers and EVP recorders, hoping to capture definitive proof of the supernatural. Some have recorded unexplained temperature drops, sudden spikes in electromagnetic energy. Others have captured EVPs, eerie whispers that seem to speak from beyond the grave. While these findings are often open to interpretation, they add another layer of intrigue to the Martin's already chilling reputation. Even skeptics find it hard to dismiss the sheer volume of unexplained phenomena. Is it all in people's heads, a combination of suggestion and overactive imaginations, or is there something more at play, something that defies logic and reason? The Martin Theater stands as a testament to the enduring power of the past. It is a place where history and the supernatural collide, where the line between fact and fiction blurs. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, there's no denying the eerie allure of this grand old theater. It is a place that sparks the imagination, that reminds us that some stories don't end. They simply echo through time. The Martin Theater, with its whispers in the dark and shadows dancing in the wings, will continue to fascinate and frighten for years to come. It is a place where the past is always present, a permanent fixture in the spotlight of our collective fears and fascinations. So the next time you find yourself in a darkened theater, listen closely. You might just hear the whispers of the past, the echoes of laughter and screams, all woven into the fabric of a place that will never truly be empty. The legend of the headless ghost whispers in the wind. Along the sun-drenched shores and amidst the swaying pines of Panama City, whispers travel on the salt-laced breeze. They speak of a spectral figure, forever severed from his head, condemned to wander the land in perpetuity. This is the legend of the headless ghost, a tale woven into the very fabric of the region's folklore. The ghost, often spotted near the water's edge, is said to be the restless spirit of a sailor, a pirate, or perhaps a soldier who met an untimely and gruesome end. His presence is felt in the sudden chill in the air, the inexplicable sounds that pierce the quiet, and the fleeting glimpses of a spectral form, forever searching for something lost or stolen. Some believe the headless ghost is a harbinger of misfortune, his appearance a warning of impending danger. Others see him as a tragic figure, trapped between worlds, unable to find peace or release from his spectral torment. Variations on a haunting the many faces of the legend. Like many folktales passed down through generations, the legend of the headless ghost is not bound by a single, definitive narrative. Over time, the story has evolved, taking on different forms, with each variation offering a unique glimpse into the fears, beliefs, and cultural anxieties of the time. Some versions of the tale paint the ghost as a vengeful spirit, seeking retribution for a betrayal or injustice suffered in life. He is often depicted as carrying his head tucked under his arm, his sorrowful eyes burning with an eerie glow. Other renditions present a more melancholic figure, a soul lost and searching for something he cannot attain in death, doomed to wander the earthly realm until he finds peace or resolution. Some tales place the ghost's origins during the Seminole Wars, suggesting he was a soldier who fell victim to the brutal conflict, his head taken as a trophy. Others link him to Panama City's maritime past, imagining him as a pirate who met a grisly end, his treasure buried nearby, forever out of his spectral reach. Seeking answers, the ghost's possible origins. The true origins of the headless ghost legend remain shrouded in mystery. No definitive historical records pinpoint the exact inspiration for this enduring tale. However, the legend's persistence suggests it draws upon a deep well of human experiences and anxieties. Some speculate that the story originated from actual historical events, perhaps a gruesome murder or a fatal accident that left a lasting impression on the local consciousness. The human mind, prone to embellishment and seeking explanations for the unknown, might have transformed a tragic event into a cautionary tale, passed down through generations. Others believe the legend reflects the anxieties of a coastal community intimately familiar with the perils of the sea. Shipwrecks, storms, and piracy were constant threats, and the headless ghost could represent the ever-present danger lurking just beyond the shoreline. The legend's enduring presence in Panama City's folklore suggests a deeper cultural significance. It serves as a reminder of the fragility of life, the capricious nature of fate, and the thin veil that separates the world of the living from the realm of the dead. At its core, the legend of the headless ghost explores universal themes that resonate deeply with the human psyche: loss, betrayal, and the insatiable desire for vengeance. The image of a figure forever severed from its head evokes a profound sense of incompleteness, a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the permanence of death. The ghost's inability to speak or communicate his plight amplifies the tragedy of his situation, leaving him to wander aimlessly, forever seeking solace or retribution. The theme of betrayal also figures prominently in many versions of the legend. Whether he was a soldier betrayed by his comrades, a pirate double-crossed by his crew, or a lover scorned, the ghost's fate serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of misplaced trust and the devastating consequences of broken promises. The desire for vengeance, a powerful human emotion, fuels the ghost's relentless pursuit. He is often depicted as a harbinger of misfortune, his presence a warning to those who have wronged others or broken their vows. The legend reminds us that even in death, some wounds run so deep that they refuse to heal, and the thirst for justice can transcend the boundary between the living and the dead. Folklore serves as a vital link to a community's shared history, beliefs, and fears. These tales, passed down through generations, offer a glimpse into the cultural landscape of a place, revealing the values, anxieties, and aspirations of the people who tell them. The legend of the headless ghost, deeply ingrained in Panama City's folklore, is no exception. It speaks to the power of oral tradition to preserve cultural memory, transmitting knowledge, beliefs, and warnings across time. Such stories provide a sense of continuity, connecting present generations to the experiences and worldviews of their ancestors. They offer explanations for the unexplainable, providing a framework for understanding natural phenomena, social customs, and the complexities of the human condition. Folklore also serves as a form of entertainment, captivating audiences with tales of adventure, romance, and the supernatural. These stories, often told around campfires or whispered in hushed tones, ignite the imagination, transporting listeners to other realms and sparking conversations about morality, justice, and the mysteries of the universe. Panama City's history is steeped in both fact and folklore, creating a rich tapestry of human experience. The story of the headless ghost contributes to the region's unique cultural heritage. The headless ghost reflects the darker side of human nature, exploring themes of loss, betrayal, and the pursuit of vengeance. These tales, passed down through generations, have become integral to Panama City's identity, attracting visitors intrigued by the region's haunted history and folklore enthusiasts eager to delve into the mysteries of the past. Local businesses capitalize on these legends, offering ghost tours, themed events, and souvenirs that celebrate the city's spectral residents. The stories serve as a reminder that history is not merely a collection of dates and facts, but a living, breathing entity shaped by the stories we tell and the legends we preserve. The Martin House stands as a relic of a bygone era. Built in the late 19th century, it was once a symbol of prosperity and grandeur. Its sprawling verandas, high ceilings, and intricate woodwork hinted at a life of luxury and refinement. The family who built it, the Martins, were prominent figures in Panama City's early days, their influence felt in every corner of the burgeoning town. The house was the heart of their world, a place of lavish parties and intimate family moments. But like all families, the Martins had their share of tragedy. Whispers of financial ruin, a devastating fire, and untimely deaths began to circulate. The once grand estate fell into disrepair, its beauty slowly succumbing to the relentless march of time and neglect. The house, once filled with laughter and life, became shrouded in an almost palpable sadness. It stood as a silent witness to the passage of time, bearing the weight of its history like a heavy cloak. Some say the family's misfortunes left an indelible mark on the house, a stain that seeped into its very foundation. Whatever the reason, the Martin house transformed from a place of joy to a vessel of sorrow, its once bright spirit now dimmed by an unknown and unsettling force. It became a place where whispers lingered in the shadows, and the air hung heavy with unspoken secrets. The first whispers of tragedy revolve around the patriarch of the Martin family, a stern man named Edward. Edward, a successful businessman, was known for his ambition and ruthless nature. Some say his ambition drove him to make unsavory deals, casting a dark cloud over the family's fortune. Others whisper of a jealous rage that consumed him, leading to a bitter argument with his wife, Catherine. One stormy night, Catherine vanished without a trace. Some believe Edward, in a fit of anger, harmed his wife, hiding her body within the walls of the house. Others speculate that Catherine, heartbroken and desperate, fled into the night, never to be seen again. It is also said that Mr. Martin became jealous because his wife was becoming too close to one of the male servants, and he killed the servant along with his family. Whatever the truth may be, Catherine's disappearance cast a long shadow over the Martin house. Her presence, or rather the unsettling absence of it, seemed to linger in every room, a constant reminder of the tragedy that had befallen the family. As the years passed and new families moved in and out of the Martin house, stories of strange occurrences began to surface. One family, the Thompsons, reported hearing the clatter of silverware and the murmur of voices coming from the abandoned dining room late at night. It was as if a spectral dinner party was taking place just beyond the veil of reality. Mrs. Thompson claimed to feel a cold breath on her neck while setting the table, and the family dog refused to enter the dining room, whimpering at the unseen presence. One evening, during a particularly violent thunderstorm, the Thompson family gathered in the living room, seeking solace from the raging storm outside. As a bolt of lightning illuminated the house, they all saw it. A fleeting glimpse of a figure seated at the head of the dining room table. The figure, tall and gaunt, vanished as quickly as it had appeared, leaving the family shaken and terrified. The Thompsons, unable to shake the feeling of being watched, decided to leave the Martin house, abandoning their belongings and fleeing in the middle of the night. Their experience cemented the Martin house's reputation as a place where the veil between the living and the dead was thin, where the echoes of the past could reach out and touch the present. Perhaps the most unsettling stories from the Martin house revolve around the laughter of a child. Witnesses claim to hear the faint giggles of a young girl echoing through the empty halls, particularly in the dead of night. Some say it's the ghost of a young girl who died in the house many years ago, her spirit forever trapped within its walls. One couple who dared to spend the night in the Martin house as part of a paranormal investigation claimed to have recorded the sound of a child's laughter on their EVP recorder. The laughter, they said, was innocent and playful at first, but it quickly turned sinister, laced with an unnerving malice. The recording, shared among paranormal enthusiasts, sent chills down the spines of all who heard it. Is it the spirit of a child seeking companionship, or something more sinister lurking in the shadows? The unanswered questions surrounding the ghostly laughter only add to the Martin house's eerie allure, drawing in those brave enough to confront the unknown. The sound of a child's laughter, once a symbol of joy and innocence, becomes a chilling reminder of the unseen forces at play within the house's walls. Beyond the spectral sights and sounds, the Martin house is renowned for its unexplained phenomena. Visitors and investigators often report sudden drops in temperature, particularly in certain rooms. These cold spots, some believe, are areas where spirits congregate, drawing energy from their surroundings. Others claim to feel an oppressive heaviness in the air, as if an unseen weight is pressing down on them. Doors slam shut on their own. Footsteps echo in the empty hallways, and objects move mysteriously without explanation. Cameras malfunction, batteries drain inexplicably, and electronic devices experience strange interference. The Martin house seems to pulse with an unseen energy, a force that defies rational explanation. It's a place where the laws of physics seem to bend and break, where the impossible becomes possible. These unexplained occurrences, coupled with the house's tragic history, have made the Martin house a magnet for paranormal investigators and thrill-seekers alike. It's a place where the boundaries between the physical and the spiritual seem to blur, where the mysteries of the afterlife whisper through the cracks of our understanding. Among the many tales of the Martin house, one figure stands out, a shadowy figure often spotted on the second floor. Described as a tall, imposing presence, the figure is always seen from behind, its features obscured by darkness. Some believe it's the ghost of Edward Martin himself, forever pacing the halls of his former home, tormented by his past deeds. One paranormal investigator, armed with an infrared camera, claimed to have captured the shadowy figure on film. The image, though blurry, clearly showed a tall, humanoid shape standing at the end of the hallway. The figure seemed to be staring directly at the camera, its unseen eyes burning through the darkness. The investigator reported feeling a bone-chilling coldness as the figure drew closer, as if it were attempting to cross over from the spectral realm into the world of the living. The image, shared widely among paranormal enthusiasts, reignited the debate about the true nature of the Martin House. Was it merely a trick of the light, a figment of our imagination, or something more sinister? The shadowy figure serves as a chilling reminder that some mysteries are better left unsolved, that some doors are not meant to be opened. The haunting of the Martin House remains one of Panama City's most enduring enigmas. Is it truly haunted by the spirits of its former residents, forever trapped within its walls? Or is it simply a place where our fears and imaginations run wild, fueled by local legends and the power of suggestion? The answer, like the house itself, is shrouded in mystery. A lot of people say that this story never happened, so whether you believe in ghosts or simply enjoy a good scare, the Martin House offers a glimpse into the darker side of Panama City's history.